we had talked to Dr. Bayer. We had one embryo remaining, and he wasn't like over the moon thrilled about the quality of it. So he suggested we do another retrieval. So retrieval number 3. Round 3, day 1 of stims, Tuesday, February 9th. I just had to like re-look up the directions on how to do all this because it's been since last May since I did the last one. So I'm like, as much as I'm like, yeah, let's do this, let's get this done, I'm also like, fuck, I really don't want to do this again, but here we are.
We're ready for retrieval.
Heading into the Boston IVF location. My arm's not long enough and it's sunny. Headed in for retrieval, hoping for lots of good eggs.
21 is our goal.
Yeah, 21's our goal.
21 is our number.
Wow, that's awful. That's really awful. And good swimmers. Good eggs and good swimmers. Here we go.
Ray?
Okay. Retrieval's over.
Done.
Headed home.
We're on our way.
I feel much better this trip around than I was last time.
A lot better.
Yeah, 24 eggs.
Yeah, awesome.
It's fucking
Great
wild.
job. Trooper.
Now, just hopefully tomorrow they call us with like really good fertilization.
Yeah,
Right?
that'll be the icing on the cake for sure. So.
But with Pixie, it should be, I would think, at least 70% should fertilize. So I'm shooting for like 19-20 will fertilize.
That'd be
That would be awesome.
That'd be our best, yeah.
That would be your best.
This is our best retrieval.
Most eggs.
Most eggs. Quality hopefully is good.
My recovery right now, I feel fine.
This is probably your best recovery.
Yeah.
You've seen the most active you've been, so time to make a baby then.
Yeah.
Put one in the oven.
Put one in Mel's oven. Let's get
Get it
cooking.
done.
So, headed home for the 4-hour ride. Love you.
Love you.
This time everything was done through Boston. And so it was all the shots, all of that again, but we tried to time it as best as possible because we wanted to try a fresh transfer. That was the one thing that we hadn't done. So we thought maybe my embryos didn't like being frozen. We'll try fresh transfer. So I did.
Which that, like you said, it's a lot of timing
Yeah.
because right when she does the retrieval, it has to be used within for the 5 days.
Yeah. So we have to make sure that like her lining,
and you have to get ready with the meds, and your shots are very specific. So it was a lot of timing.
Yeah. So retrieval's done. 5 days later, we drive back down and do transfer number 3. Here we are.
Hello.
Day 3. Not day 3.
Day 3.
Time,
Try 3.
Time 3. Third time's charm.
We're hoping Carrie doesn't get us kicked out of here.
They said police ahead. Caution.
I said they're looking for you. They're ready.
They're ready for me. What is the date? It's 26th?
The 26th.
Yeah. Friday 26th.
I think.
Hopefully we'll
Yes.
find out. I've got a handful of embryos left over, extra on top of the one we transferred today. So we'll get that report. We'll get Mel knocked up. And let's do the damn thing.
Sounds good.
Third time's a charm. Okay, we are headed home. Little
Toll gate ahead.
babe
Toll
in
gate
tow.
ahead. Proceed 5
Got
miles
your
on
picture?
Amodio.
Okay, it's in here because it's starting to fall behind it. Yeah, 4 hours to go.
Got lots of desserts.
Oh my god, we got so much food. We had to go to 2 separate pastry locations, not just one. Got like 3 pounds of meat and cheese.
Fed the baby a good lunch.
Yeah. If it's a little girl, we fed her first lunch at a restaurant that could potentially be her name.
Yeah.
So, pregnant until proven otherwise. Now it's the waiting game.
Toughest part.
Toughest part.
So I guess we better find the fuck out.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I guess
I
Tiana.
cannot wait.
No. Tiana, bring it out here, I guess.
Oh my god. Oh gosh.
Alexa, stop.
Oh, Alexa.
Oh God, I hope I.
Alexa, go look.
I know.
She's gonna go look.
Oh my god, my stomach's like in knots.
It's rolling right now.
It's
Yeah.
like butterflies. I feel.
I don't even want to look at it.
I heard.
Everyone take deep breaths.
Just.
Who's looking first?
I don't know.
I don't. Who's gonna be I?
Joe hates this stuff.
Joe, do you want to look?
No.
No.
Josh is always
If you
the one
have
that
to
looks.
look really close, then there's.
I had that feeling. I know. I feel like when I am,
Two
I
lines.
feel the.
Yeah, 2 lines is.
2 lines is fine.
Yeah.
I feel like everything was so perfect. I think you were very hopeful because of you. There was a lot of signs that.
Yeah, I was like, okay, I had like the best retrieval ever. Like, the grading of the embryos was amazing. Like, the genetic testing came back amazing.
Although this one was not genetically tested
yeah,
because
it was fresh
and it couldn't be tested.
Like, we did everything in the kitchen sink. We did acupuncture after the transfer. You had gone and done acupuncture with Tony beforehand.
Yeah, multiple times.
Yeah, like, we literally did everything. And
everything looked good.
Yeah, everything was
my
perfect.
lining was the thickest it's ever been
Mhm.
from meds. There was no fluid. I mean, everything was
It
perfect.
looked picture perfect. And I was like positive. I was like, yep, this is it. 3rd time's a charm, 3rd retrieval, 3rd transfer, perfect lining, perfect retrieval. So I definitely felt numb from that, and it kind of just felt like, okay, well, literally everything was perfect. Like, why is this not working?
If that doesn't work, then like, what would work?
Right,
Like, if
what's
that
the
was, like,
difference?
best. The only thing is it wasn't tested, but
Right.
it was a good quality. It just was untested.
Yeah.
But you'll never know what.
It's literally a crapshoot. It just, you can do everything and anything and have it be textbook perfect and it still not work. So after that, I talked to Dr. Bear again, and he suggested to try maybe a natural cycle. And so Mel and I had chatted about that, and then it took you some time, I think.
Yeah, and just like the more I thought about it and tried the 3 times with the miscarriage, it was like taking a toll emotionally, physically.
Yeah.
I felt like I couldn't do this anymore, and it still makes me cry.
Stop. I thought I was going to be the one to cry. It's okay. It's okay.
So bad, it didn't work.
I know, but guess what? It's okay. It sucks, yes, because we all wanted it to be with you and we wanted it to work, and as shitty as it is that it didn't work, there were, I think, a lot of good things that came out of it on the other side of things.
It just feels like like we went through all this, like, for nothing. But I know others, I don't know.
So you called me one afternoon after you talked to Dr. Bear, and
Yeah, and I talked to him. I'm sorry, I can't even talk now. Just to kind of like tell him what I was thinking and feeling, and he said, most people don't even do this once. Like, you've tried this 3 times.
she did way more than anybody could have ever.
So he totally like supported how I felt, and
Your emotions.
he's like, that's a lie. You have 2 kids. So he was like wonderful.
He was very supportive of you.
He made me feel like it wasn't the wrong choice, and he was willing to do the natural cycle, and it did seem like a good option if I were to do it again, because there was no meds this time, or just a little bit of meds.
I think it was just 1 trigger shot it would have been, but it's still the whole
process of it, going up to Boston, and emotionally, like, you prepare and then it doesn't work, and it's like another letdown, and you still think, like, what if you did it, like, would it have worked?
You're gonna second guess yourself,
And
you can't.
Always, yeah.
And you can't.
I just felt like I had to kind of move on and like
New chapter.
New chapter.
Yeah.
And like wishing them success in whatever way they decide to move forward.
It was definitely kind of a phone call that, I don't know, you called me and you were like, I was like, how was your phone call with Dr. Bear? You're like, not good. I was like, oh shit, okay. And I knew you had felt sick, not wanting to tell me because you obviously didn't want to let me down, but I know what it's like to go through all of this, and I know the roller coaster that comes with it, and yeah, it sucks that we didn't end up where we thought we were going to, but I totally understand her feelings and choice not to continue on, because it's a lot.
I remember when we first started, I looked at you and I was like, when we were doing the contracts and stuff, I was like, because you said, well, how many do you want to do? I was like, well, 1.
Right.
Like, I don't know.
You never thought you'd even do 3.
Right. Like, I was like, well, I'll do 1 and I'll see how it goes. Like, well, and we'll go from there. Like, I would never even like think of more than 1. But then he kind of is like, well, it didn't work, so let's try it again, and maybe this time will work. And
you become
then the
invested.
3rd time, so it's like I could keep going.
You could keep going until you're blue in the face, and it
so,
might not ever work. So it's not even close to a guarantee. None of this is close to a guarantee. Right. It's a roll of the dice, and at some point it's out of everyone's control, and here we are. So moving on to whatever next steps we got, but we will forever be grateful for you and everything you did. And I know it wasn't easy, I know it was hard, I know it was demanding at a lot of times, and I know I'm also crazy, so you add that to the mix too. We're just gonna move forward, and
can do.
That's
all you
all we
can
can
do.
do. Yeah.